I'm going to do a comparison video showing off these two products. At the end, I'll have a nice graphic showing the specs of both of them. The brand sent me both of these products to review for you guys. The brand sent me this metal gardening hose, and I'm really glad they did, because the last gardening hose I had, you know how it hangs on the side of your house? Well, I would weed eat, and I would always hit the hose with the weed eater, and it would tear up the hose. But now, since I have a metal hose, it doesn't matter if I hit it. I just weed eat and hit the hose, and it doesn't damage it. But you get that nozzle that I just showed with all the different settings. You have on the end here, you have some protection for when it bends, so it doesn't break the hose. You have brass fittings that won't rust or leak, and the hose is kink free. Like, it's actually impossible to kink this hose. If you see here, I'll try to squeeze it, it will not kink. So if you haven't used a metal gardening hose before, maybe you should try it this year. I was absolutely tired of my hose kinking like this while I was trying to wash my dog. So I got this new hose here that I'm going to install and show you the features and take this old hose out. First thing, I'm going to install this little swivel nozzle thing. I've never seen this on a hose before, so I'm curious to see if it leaks, because this makes another point of where it could leak. But it's nice that you can pull the hose like around the house and the nozzle's gonna follow you. I'll show you in a second once I hook it up. But all the metal pieces are brass, I believe. And this hose may look like it's short, but watch whenever I put water in it how far it stretches out. Those are the brass pieces. This is the piece that hooks into the little swivel connector. So you see now when you pull the hose, it'll follow you every which way. Pretty neat. I've never seen a hose like that, so I'm glad that they have this. And then the only other piece is the actual nozzle it comes with. And then you have this little valve here that you could turn on and off. But after turning on this hose, I didn't get any kinks in it, which was really nice. So it accomplished the goal that I was looking for. And then I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how much this thing will stretch. So I'll stretch it out as far as it can go before water. So you see it stops like right before this dead patch of grass. You can see it growing like a snake. It's pretty cool. You see there's no leaks coming out of that joint that I thought, would maybe be a spot for a leak, which is good. And we don't have any leaks out from where the handle's at. So it seals perfectly fine. I'll go ahead and walk this out now so you can see how far it stretches. As you can see, as I pulled it, there were no kinks. I'm going to turn this camera and show you how much extra hose we got now. I couldn't even stretch it out past my whole yard because I ran into the fence. But I'm going to go ahead and show off the nozzle now, the different types of sprays they have. So this is how you turn it on and off. But you got to make sure that little valve is turned on. just going to cycle through the different types of sprays you have. Double rainbow. Alright, now that I showed you all the types of sprays, I'm going to show you what happens when you turn the water off. So I thought right here that it was going to shrink as soon as I turned the water off. Little to no, I was completely wrong. So what you have to do is you have to shoot all the water out of the hose, and then it's going to shrink for you. I'll try to get this both on video at the same time. So as I'm spraying this water out, you see the hose shrinking, and you see that where it would kink, it just folds right out. So I'm just spraying all this extra water out, letting the hose shrink up, and then I have less hose that I have to wrap around my little stand. It's a short little hose that I just have to do a couple loops, instead of my last hose where it took forever and it kinked and the hose bent crazy. This one's much better.